Do not spend this 1939 quarter. Now in this video, we're going over some incredibly rare quarters that you should not be spending because they're selling online for lots and lots of money. Now I've helped collectors buy and sell millions in rare collectibles. All of the sale prices in this video are backed by real data from top auction houses like Heritage. Now we're not going to waste any time. Let's hop right into this video. So there's a few things you need to know about these 1939 quarters. This one right here is a Denver issued coin. Now, if you didn't know, 1932 was the first year of issue for the Washington quarters. Now, there's a mintage of 7,092,000 of this specific quarter minted. Now, that may seem a lot, but in reality, when it comes to mint production runs, that is not too many coins. Now, this is a Denver issued coin. You can tell by looking at the back bottom center area of the coin, you will see a small D mint mark. Now the next thing we must talk about is condition. This one got graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. On the grading scale, 70 is the highest you can go, and I will say it is very, very challenging to achieve these high grades. So someone turned a little quarter into $360. Now this one sold for $1,020. Once again, it's a 1939D, so it's the same mint mark on this coin. PCGS graded it at a mint state 67 plus, and you can see right off the bat on the front and the back there's some pretty heavy toning going on. Now by toning I just mean this discoloration happening. Essentially all it is depending on where your coin is stored, the air will oxidize with the metals in the coin, causing a discoloration look. Now toning like this can either impact the value positively or negatively depending on the overall eye appeal and what a collector wants to pay. The main thing is the fact that a grader from PCGS decided to give a plus sign after the grade, signifying that this is a really nice coin. That is the main reason why it sold for $1,020. $2,280 for this 1939D 25-cent coin. This one was graded by NGC at a mint state 68. By the way, if you did not know, PCGS and NGC are the top two grading companies in the world. They have a money-back guarantee that your coins are genuine, and they are highly trusted by collectors all over the world. This one once again has some toning going on with the coin, but it is 1 point higher than the previous two coins at a 68, and that is why it sold for $2,280. Alright, this next coin right here has a small detail you must pay attention to, so look closely. So this coin sold for $690. It is a 1939D 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS at a mint state 65. So it's a lower grade, but the price is still pretty high. That's because this is actually what we call a D over S mint mark. Also, these coins are all 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing in at 6.25 grams. So inherently, these coins have value just based on the silver content alone. But what I want you to look at here is the mint mark. So this is a D over S mint mark. This should have never happened. Now it may be a little hard to see from this photo, but during the mint run, something happened where there was the D over the S. This is a big oopsie by the US Mint, and collectors go crazy over coins like this. Just imagine turning a little 25-cent coin into $690. Alright, moving right along to 1939, no mint mark, Philadelphia issued Washington quarters. Now these had 33,548,795 coins produced for the Philadelphia Mint. Now typically Philadelphia will produce more coins than any other mint. That is relatively normal. PCGS graded this bad boy at a 67 mint state condition. Now to tell if you have a Philadelphia issued coin, most of the time you're going to want to look for no mint mark on the coin. So you know the previous coins we talked about had a mint mark on the back bottom center. This has no mint mark whatsoever on the coin. That is how you tell if you have a Philadelphia issued coin. Now this one sold for $119. $19. This coin sold for $1,920. So again, it is a Philadelphia issued coin. But why did it sell for so much more money? Well, it mainly comes down to the condition. So PCGS graded this coin at a mint state 68. And it may seem silly, but every single point difference that you achieve during grading can mean the difference of literally thousands of dollars. So that is why you want to handle your coins properly. Don't damage them, don't hurt them in any way. If you want the basics of everything coins and currency, we have a free ebook down below. But let's hop into the next coin. So now we're going to be going into proof coins. So proof coins are produced in a completely different way than normally issued coins. These coins are made one by one by mint employees, and they're done with a higher pressure to give them a different finish. Now back in the day, proof coins were mainly produced to show an example of what the coin would look like in a perfect state. Today, a lot of proof coins are made for collectors. The US Mint will sell these coins to collectors like you and me. These are types of coins that typically you will not find out in circulation or pocket change, and if you do, the condition will be nowhere near this high. So this one got graded at a proof 67 by NGC. It is a Philadelphia issued coin, and it sold for $276. Not a whole lot to say on this one. It is a proof coin, same thing from Philadelphia, except it graded only 1 point higher than the previous coin, and it sold for $1,860. Alright guys, we are moving right along here, right into the San Francisco issued coins. So here we have a 1939 S 25-cent Washington quarter. You can see the S mint mark on the back bottom center of the coin. Now typically speaking, not always, but typically San Francisco will produce the least amount of coins for a mint run. At least that's how it was back in the early 1900s. This one had a mintage of 2,628,000 coins, which in reality is not that many coins produced. This one was graded by PCGS at a mint state 64, and it sold for $144. Same thing, 1939 S 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. This one sold for $504. Alright, get this guys. Now this is a real sale on Heritage. $30,000 for this 1939 S 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS at a mint state 68 with a CAC sticker. So look, it's important that we showed the previous two coins because you can see it all really comes down to the grade. A single point difference can mean the difference of thousands of dollars. This one pretty much has it all going for it. It's got the very beautiful toning on the coin. You've got this reddish amber color going on in combination with the very high grade. 68 is only 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70. This one also has a CAC sticker. So essentially, after you get your coin graded, you can send the coin in the holder to a company called CAC. Now CAC is going to inspect the coin and confirm that the coin was accurately graded. Essentially, they're grading the grade. It may seem silly, but CAC is a very well-known company and highly accepted by numismatists around the world. That little CAC sticker will dramatically increase the value of your coin. So if you get a coin that's valuable to begin with and it's in a holder, there's a good chance that you're going to want to send it off to CAC. Isn't that quite amazing, guys? $30,000 for this beautiful coin. Alright, here's a tricky one that you're going to need to look very closely for. It's a 1939 S 25-cent coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 64. So there are sometimes very small details you need to look for on your coin to see if it's worth more money. In this case, you want to be looking for a doubled die obverse. So obverse means front of the coin. If you ever hear someone say reverse, that means the back of the coin. So if you look very closely here at the bottom left-hand side of the coin, you can see in the words and the numbers there, if you zoom in closely, there is a bit of doubling happening. Now, for whatever reason, during the mint run, this was not spotted until it was too late. So a mint employee really should have been able to spot this imperfection happening on the coins, but they didn't. Now, it may seem a bit silly, but collectors will pay a premium for doubled die coins. The more dramatic the doubling is, the more valuable the coin becomes. This one sold for $144. 1939 S 25-cent coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. This one is a doubled die obverse once again, and it sold for $1,020. Please guys, if you have a rare coin, contact a coin expert. short, if all three of them say your coin is not rare, what we recommend is believing them. There's a high probability that your coin is not rare, but if it is, congratulations, you came across something that's worth some pretty good money. We do hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button and we will see you in the next one.